This is from the poet Jan Richardson. Blessed are you, blessed are we, who bear the light in unbearable times, who testify to its endurance amid the unendurable, who bear witness to its persistence when everything seems in shadow and grief. Blessed are we in whom the light lives, in whom the brightness blazes, our hearts a chapel, an altar where in the deepest night can be seen the fire that shines forth in us. Blessed are we who bear the light, in uncountable faith, in stubborn hope, in love that illumines every broken thing it finds.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel, that mourns in lonely exile, until the Son of God appears. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel, shall come to you, O
My name is Malia Bennett, and I am blessed to bear the light of hope. This world is hard. I bear the light of hope in the faces of all of you at Joan of Arc, in the faces of those I know and love, in the faces of folks who are doing important and impactful work for the betterment of our collective world, and in the faces of my students who show up and show themselves even when it's hard. I work as a school social worker in one of the local Minneapolis high schools. Most of my job involves working with students at the intersection of their life at school and their life at home. I spend most of my days with students listening and seeking to understand their stories, and I often serve as a liaison between students, parents, and families to teachers, school staff, and community resources. Oh boy, there is darkness in our world. And there is darkness and hurt impacting the lives of the students I work with. In my daily interactions with students and families, I am reminded of the persistence of anxiety and depression, in addition to feelings of fear, loneliness, and grief, as well as unimaginable experiences of trauma and the reality that for far too many, basic needs are not being met. I don't need to explain to this congregation of folks all of the intersectional struggles that are impacting children and families now, as these are many of the same struggles that our city and our larger world are also facing. And yet, amidst all of the hard, I am blessed to bear the light of hope. I have the honor of hearing and holding people's stories and experiences for a living. Every day I bear witness to the lives of students and families, and I am consistently struck by their resilience, hope, and joy. I often interact with students in some of their lowest moments. I have the profound privilege of witnessing the tender moments when tears are falling gently. And yet, sometimes those soft tears are the very first a student has allowed anyone else to witness. I've been privileged to see students with such tough exteriors open up, offering a raw glimpse of their story. And yet, in those moments, these are reminders that beneath the protective shell is a child forced to grow up too soon. I get to be present when a student arrives feeling anxious and timid, and yet they make the difficult choice to open up, seek connection, and find their voice to advocate for themselves and their needs. At the end of the day, I work with teenagers who are living through hard moments, and yet They still share the excitement of having a crush, deciding the perfect outfit for prom, and feeling the pride of acing a hard test. These students exemplify the phrase, "and yet," for me in innumerable ways every day. They encounter darkness and challenges and struggles, and yet they bear the light for me every day by showing up exactly as they are. I'll close with a reflection on a question I was asked in my freshman year at Luther College. My professors encouraged us to ponder this question: what makes us human? Simple, right? I've spent the last decade thinking over this question, and I've come to believe that to be human is to know and to be known. Today, as we enter this Advent season and consider how we can bear the light, I hold that reflection near. Bearing the light amidst all this darkness means to know and to be known, to share and recognize the complex, authentic, and beautiful elements of humanity in each one of us. And it also means leaning into the "and yet" moments whenever we can. As I've learned alongside my students, we are living in a world with so much darkness, and yet we remain steadfast in faith and love, all just walking each other home and bearing the light of hope. Blessed are we who bear the light of hope. Blessed are we in whom the light lives. May our hope illuminate every broken thing it finds. Thank you.